Hey guys, welcome to another top 10 list. Welcome to my top 10 personal favourite actors. Yes, this is a list I've been thinking of doing for quite a while now, but I had to think hard about it since there's just so many great actors out there that I'm a huge fan of, but I managed to think about it and I think this list is pretty solid to me. I know there's some people I'm probably going to be missing and some of your picks you might disagree with. Keep in mind this is a completely subjective list on my personal favourite actors. This is not a list on who I think the best actors of all time are. These are just my personal favourites. With that said, let's get to it. And before top 10 lists, you gotta have your honourable mentions. And my honourable mentions for favourite actors are Johnny Depp, Humphrey Bogart, Ryan Gosling, Jack Black, Hugh Grant, Robert De Niro, Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Dwayne Johnson, Liam Neeson, and Daniel Day-Lewis. All great actors. Just couldn't make the top 10 list, but what did make the top 10 was my number 10, which is Jackie Chan. I'm a huge Jackie Chan fan. Love a lot of his movies, whether it's a Hong Kong movie or just a Hollywood movie. He's amazing. He's like the king of kung fu martial arts movies to me, such as Drunken Master 1 and 2, Rumble in the Bronx, the Rush Hour movies. Also love him in Shanghai Noon, he's great in that, and the police story movies. He's really clever at doing his own stunts in his films. I even enjoy his voiceover work as Monkey in the Kung Fu Panda movies as well. I even like him in Splinter in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Behind Mayhem. And he's just such a great actor to me, and he's an awesome actor in my opinion. Coming to number 9 is James Stewart. Yep, Jimmy Stewart. This is a classic actor who did some amazing Alfred Hitchcock movies such as Rear Window, Rope, Vertigo, and The Man Who Knew Too Much. And he also did some great Frank Capra movies like It's a Wonderful Life, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, You Can't Take It With You. He's such a charming and brilliant actor. He won his Oscar for The Philadelphia Story, that's a good one too. I also love how he can also do some good westerns as well, like The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance and Two Rode Together. And overall, I love Jimmy Stewart, he's brilliant. Coming number 8 is another classic actor, Cary Grant. I love Cary Grant. He's probably my favourite classic actor ever, and I don't think he was ever nominated or won a single Oscar for his career, which baffles me because I love his movies like North by Northwest, To Catch a Thief, Charade, Suspicion, Notorious, Arsenic and Old Lace, Father Goose, The Philadelphia Stories, all great films. And anytime he does a movie, he can carry it very well with his charm, wit, class and charisma, and I think he's fantastic. Coming in number 7 is Tom Cruise. I already made a top 10 list of my personal favourite Tom Cruise movies. Go watch that if you haven't yet. Okay, I know some people aren't fond of him as a person, but this is just about him as an actor. And honestly, as an actor, I think he's awesome in a lot of movies. Whether it be like an action movie, like the Mission Impossible movies, Top Gun Maverick, Edge of Tomorrow. But he can also do great dramatic roles too, such as Jerry Maguire, Born on the 4th of July, Rain Man, Collateral, and overall, I'm a huge fan of him as an actor and his movies, and anytime another one comes out, I'll go and watch it. Coming number 6 is Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm the king of the world! Whoa! That's his iconic, if you didn't know, that's his iconic line as Jack Dawson from James Cameron's Titanic, and I love Leonardo DiCaprio. He's amazing. He also did a lot of great Martin Scorsese movies like Gangs of New York, The Aviator, The Departed, Shutter Island, The Wolf of Wall Street, and Kills of the Flower Moon. And he's also talented, and he's so talented. When I watch his movies, I actually see the character he's trying to play. For example, when I watch him in Inception, I see Don Cobb, and when I definitely watch Catch Me If You Can, I think of Frank Abagnale Jr. He also won an Oscar for The Revenant, that's a great film too, and overall, he's definitely an awesome actor. Coming number 5 is Harrison Ford. Yep, Harrison Ford. Legendary actor for two of my favourite characters, which are Han Solo from Star Wars and Indiana Jones. Those will always be easily his best and most iconic roles and what he'll always be known for. But he's done so many other great movies too, such as Witness, which is the only movie he's ever been Oscar nominated for. Blade Runner 2049, Air Force One, The Fugitive. He's such a likable actor too, and he's definitely in my top 5 of my favourite actors. Coming number 4 is Jim Carrey. Grew up with a lot of Jim Carrey movies, and I think he's a great and funny actor, especially with The Mask, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Dumb and Dumber. I love his energy, his comedy, his facial expressions, and he could do great dramatic roles too, such as The Truman Show and Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. I even enjoy him in the 2 Dr. Seuss movies he did, which was the 2000 version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas as the Grinch and Horton Hears the Who as Horton. He also does steal the show as Dr. Robotnik in the Sonic the Hedgehog movies. Glad he's back for the 3rd one coming out later this year, and overall, I think he's really good. Love Jim Carrey. Coming number 3 now is Robin Williams. Rest in peace, Robin Williams, and yes, he passed away a decade ago, but I still love him and his movies to this day. Like, come on, Aladdin, he was funny and amazing in that as the genie. Good Will Hunting, he won his first Oscar for his performance in that movie. Mrs. Doubtfire, Good Morning Vietnam, Dead Poets Society, Jumanji, the first one, Hook, and the first 3 Nightly Museum movies. He also did some great stand-up comedy, but he'll always be very good at being a funny dude and giving great dramatic performances in films. And even though he's no longer with us, I'll always be a fan of him, cause we ain't never had a friend like him. Anyways, number 2 is Denzel Washington. Such a top-notch, fantastic actor that won 2 Oscars for both Training Day and Glory, which are like my 2 favourite films of his. Check them out if you haven't yet. But he's also awesome in The Hurricane, Crimson Tide, Malcolm X, Inside Man, Remember the Titans, Flight, The Equalizer trilogy. He's just got so many great films, Denzel Washington. Very good at playing villains too, but he can also play heroes and have a great wide range. Like, he could play such great biopics too. Great action, dramatic, thriller films, and he's definitely a powerhouse actor, and he's my 2nd favourite. And my number 1 favourite actor is Tom Hanks. I love Tom Hanks. He's very enjoyable and likeable in so many movies, such as the Toy Story films, as the voice of Woody, There's a Snake in My Boot. Forrest Gump as well, Run, Forrest, Run. What else? Philadelphia, Castaway, Turner and Hooch, Big Splash, Catch Me If You Can, Road to Perdition, The Polar Express. I could go on forever naming many movies he's great in and amazing in. He won 2 Oscars for both Philadelphia and Forrest Gump. He was also really good as Walt Disney in Saving Mr. Banks and Mr. Fred Rogers in A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. And he's always been a phenomenal actor. I don't even need to say that. He's got an amazing filmography, and he's my number 1 personal favourite actor. So yeah, those are my top 10 favourite actors. So in the comment section below, what are your favourite actors? Give me your top 10 if you can, and don't forget to share this video if you liked it. Don't forget to comment, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And thanks for watching, and may the force be with you.